Hi, and welcome back to another TouchCast brought to you by High Performance Living. This week's topic is sleep, and we've actually discussed sleep before, but we've actually entered our sort of second cycle of going through some of these topics, and so we're going to discuss sleep again, but with a slightly different spin. So the question of the week this week is, what is your quality of sleep? And do you wake up refreshed? These are both very important questions to consider throughout your day-to-day life.
Right. And for the start of the second quarter, this is our first opportunity actually to ask one of the high performance living polls. So we want to ask, how is your sleep quality? So let us know. I don't sleep. I wake up often, or I wake up tired and I just can't fall asleep. So let us know what's going on so we can take some of that feedback and help you along as well.
Yep.
So playing off of that is this week's list, as always, our top 5. So
first one is, are you waking up tired? So if this is something that's happening for you, there are potentially some detrimental side effects, not only in your day-to-day just feeling tired and sluggish throughout the day, but we did hear off of the news report yesterday or today that there's a reduction in your reaction time when you're driving. If you even miss as little as 2 hours of sleep a week, it can decrease your reaction time by 50 to 80%. So you think about people that are drinking and driving or texting and driving, but driving tired is potentially just as dangerous. So if you're waking up tired, now's the time to do something about that.
Absolutely. And even whenever you're performing your day-to-day duties as a veterinarian or veterinary professional, you have to deal with a lot of people, and if your performance is off because you haven't been sleeping, that could be a major issue.
Yep.
So, and with that, so we're going to look at also, if you're tired, what's in your environment? What's going on in your sleep environment? Are there things that just take away from your sleep? You think your room's okay, but maybe it's not set up properly for a good quality of sleep.
Right. Then what is, or do you have some sort of pre-sleep ritual? So there's a way that you can kind of get your body into a routine of getting ready for bed and sleep. Again, we've talked about before, getting electronics out of the bedroom, no TV, trying to be off the computer and the cell phone for a little bit beforehand. What's your routine? Do you go and brush your teeth? What do you do right before you go to bed? So again, just keying up your mind and your body that you're going to be resting.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And with that, then, we need to know what your sleep quality is. So we want to look at truly what your data is. So some people use things like a Fitbit or a Jawbone Up that's going to take some really basic sleep and based upon what your movement is. Mm-hmm. So we want to kind of see what that data is so we can start laying out a plan, which goes into our 5th one.
Yeah, exactly. So what's the plan? So once we have some data and maybe it's not ideal, and I think all of us have room for improvement, mm-hmm. Then determining what's our plan moving forward and what can we actually do to improve your sleep quality and potentially quantity. It may be one or the other or both, mm-hmm. depending on the individual.
Absolutely. So whenever we take that, so one of the devices that we utilize, so we mentioned kind of the Fitbit, and we mentioned the Jawbone Up, some of those things, but really, what is our way of taking good quality data? We want something a little bit better than just a little wristband or something that you may be rolling over on. So we have partnered with a company that's called MFit, and what they have developed is a quantified self sleep monitor that is a non-contact sleep monitor that really allows us to look at everything from heart rate, respiration rate, your heart rate variability, a lot of data, tossing, turning, things like that go on. So we can really look at what is going on in your sleep and monitor it over a long period of time so we can see what changes are coming down the road for you.
And it's nice because, again, like you say, it's not invasive. You don't have things attached to you. You don't have to remember to set your phone every night or anything like that. It's a little device that slides underneath your mattress, and honestly, you don't even notice it's there. So it's pretty cool, to track.
Yes. And so with that, kind of coming up on the end here, we want you to let us know. We're here to help you with your sleep, with your stress, and every part of living a high-performance life. Mm-hmm. So touch on the screen here, and that'll take you over to the website at thehighperfliving.com. Enter in your information there, and we'll be happy to get back with you and help you get on the way to a high-performance life.
Thanks. See you in a week.